sadhana cards to put our Vedanta teachings into practice. Today is the 10th card, and let's see what it says. Freedom of speech should not mean that your speech binds you to more karmic entanglements. Think before you speak. Create the gap. Creating the gap, is the key for all the sadhanas. What does it all mean? Every action that we do must have a result, must have an outcome. And in Vedanta, we call outcome or result karma. Also, we must understand what is action. Mostly we think action is something we do with our hands and legs. But we have 5 organs of action: hands, legs, tongue with which we speak, excretory organs, and reproductive organs. So actions, when we say, which incurs karma, are all the actions we do with our hands, with our legs, with our tongue when we speak, even with our thoughts. Even our thoughts earn us karma. Good thoughts, good karma. Bad thoughts, bad karma. Now, the purpose of human life is to exhaust our karmas, right? And when we exhaust our karmas, we attain spiritual liberation. Therefore, we must perform every action in such a way that we don't earn more karma instead of exhausting them. And we have already studied in Bhagavad Gita how to do actions without earning any more karma, and we know that that is karma yoga, doing actions in karma yoga bhav. But today's card is telling us that speech also creates karma. So how can you speak with karma yoga bhav? Is there such a thing like that? What we speak is important, but how we speak is equally important. So what we speak and how we speak will determine whether we are going to get karma for what we speak or not. So in Siva, we refer to this technique of speaking without incurring karma as the triple filter test. And most of you who have been studying with me for the last decade or more must have heard this umpteen times, but there are new people. Before you speak, you must ensure that the words that you're going to say pass the triple filter test. What is the triple filter? First one, we should be speaking the truth. Not hearsay, not what you heard someone saying, not something you found on, WhatsApp University, or something that you found on Facebook University. Verify your facts before you speak. Because if you don't, and you say something that is not the truth, obviously then it becomes a lie, and that incurs karma. Second, what you speak, what you say should be useful to the listener. Otherwise, don't waste somebody's time. If it is not useful, what's the point of saying it? So, one of the most useless activities that most of us engage in is gossip. On the phone for hours talking about this one, that one, and everyone, when it has nothing to do with you speaking or the one listening. And sometimes we are talking about people who we don't even know. So it goes something like this: did you hear The girl, let's say in the marketing department of my husband's office, is in love with the guy in the whatever engineering department. Who cares? Who cares? Neither do I know the girl, neither do I know the guy, neither is the person who's listening to me know either of them, probably doesn't even know my husband. So what's the point in talking this? So this is also doesn't pass the triple filter test, gossip. And the third thing is whatever you speak should be pleasant to the listener. Pleasant. So what we speak is important, but how we speak it is equally important. So even if you have to express anger, and it's perfectly okay to express anger, but how do you express the anger? You cannot express your anger viciously. You need not use foul language. You need not be abusive. You need not be sarcastic. You need not put that other person down. So you can be angry pleasantly. And it's possible. I can assure you it's possible if you try. So 3 things you have to remember. If you speak something that is untrue, if you speak something that is useless to the listener, and if you speak something that is not pleasant to the listener, your speech, your words are going to incur karma. Therefore, if you incur karma, it goes without saying, you are again bound to sansar and you cannot be liberated. Therefore, it says, create a gap. Don't just blurt out anything. Don't just be impulsive in your speech. First thing that comes in your mind, you just say it out. Even dogs bark like that. Even donkeys, what do? Hee-haw, whatever. We are humans. We have intellect. So create a gap. Think what you're saying. Think how you're saying it. And then speak. Triple filter test. Tomorrow something else.